This is number 2. Got another one coming. I split them up because, well, I added some more stuff to this one, of course. And there'll be links below to this stuff and some other stuff too. So, here we go. Lost city believed founded by Alexander the Great, discovered in Iraq. And however you say that, Darband overlooks a river in the Sulaymania province of Iraqi Kurdistan that is near here. It bears the traces of an ancient fortified settlement, and archaeologists from the British Museum have finally invaded this long-hidden area, because in the 60s they got spy satellite photography of it. The U.S. did during the Cold War. Researchers identified the outline of the suspected ancient remains from the air back in the 90s, but because of the war that they caused in these everywhere in the world, they can't do nothing till now. And there's where it is on that island. That's so like together. That'd be neat. Cool. Anyway, talk about analyzing crop marks. Hasn't been done at all in the Mesopotamian archaeology. That should. Where there are walls underground, the wheat and barley don't grow so well, so there are color differences in the crop growth there. So far, examination has uncovered foundations of several large buildings in the ground, including a fortified wall and stone presses that may have been used in modern oil production. And there's some other stuff. The Achaemenid Empire. See, all these empires, you know, like, they were worldwide, you know, and that's not what, they're not going to tell you this shit in their schools or on here. They're going to hide the truth like they always do. And this happened, he built this while pursuing Darius III, Persian king, also a pharaoh, as well as Alexander, you know, took it from him. Anyway, this was in 331 BC, Battle of Gaugamela. And it's just talking about the history of it and everything there. Y'all know the history of all that stuff. Alexander the Great. So that's neat though. These ancient finds, but it just tells you a lot about culture and how civilization was back then, and how we all really were all connected more than we think, you know, with the trade. That's the New World Order. It's been around for a long time. Even in these times, it was there. Because look at the trade, and they've even found stuff from Europe and other places in Asia and Scotland. I mean, all these artifacts they found here in the U.S. So that tells you, you know, even Vikings, the Vikings were here before Columbus and everything. So, you know, that's tells you a lot about the trade. You know, it was worldwide. You know, and the double-headed eagle met. That's what it means, the one world government. It was even back then. So, probably not to the extent it is today, but, you know, that's the way they get it in, is through the trade and the trade routes and everything. You know, so, anyway, here we go with this. A little bit. There's just a little bit about that place. And, shit. Let me get Google Earth up. Okay, here we go. There's, shit, I pulled it out too far. There's Erbil that I showed there. Let's see, it's not far from there. And zoom in. I couldn't pull up the exact place, but this is the province where it was. Overlooking the river there. So, let's see. Anyway, let me see if I can find it. find it exactly because it's not listed on here, but I believe it's in this area here. I believe, not 100%. So, because there's a place here called, where the hell did it go? Homer. Voila. So there you go. There. See if there's any pictures in this area. I don't see them pulling up. Of course. Anyway, that's here where it is. It's in this area here. So, I would say not 100% though. So, anyway, let's go back to here. Anyway, there's that. Okay, here is the search for it. Yeah, there. There's a few links there. And here's the article, another article there. It's got some couple of pictures of artifacts. Come on, cooperate. Is it not getting any bigger, guys? I heard oops. Sorry about that. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Look, there's a little statue. That's neat. How little. And then here's a wall there. That's all they have. Here's the name of the project. I'll search that too while I'm doing this. Shit. Okay. Let's see here. Iraq. There's the news. Iraq blocks international flights to Kurdistan in retaliation for independence and threatening military action because of this stuff going on in Spain too. That ties into that because they voted to secede from Iraq, and you know Catalonia, they're not letting the people vote for that. The police are going to stop them from doing it. So I wanted to throw this in there about Dura-Europos again. I'll put the links, like I said, to the playlist below. It's the ancient stuff, discoveries, and everything. So I'll try to find this in my PDFs, Google Drive, whatever. And then here's Alexander the Great. Was all these things here. Pharaoh, Lord of Asia. And here is Darius III. If it'll come up. There we go. He was king of Persia, king of Babylon, and Pharaoh of Egypt. In 334, Alexander began his invasion of the Persian Empire. Okay. This is the empire, the first Persian Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great. There, see. And here is the wars of Alexander. And here is the first battle of the Granicus River in May 334 BC between him and the first Persian Empire there. Anyway, and then the second battle, Battle of Issus in what's now Turkey, November the 5th, 333 BC. Remember that date, the 5th of November. They don't ever want you to forget that date. So, for some reason, I guess it was a pivotal point there. I can see like Battle of Issus. 5th of November, 333 BC. Anyway, really think about that there, y'all. The 5th of November. why don't they want you to forget that? Look more into it for yourself. And here's the battle during which they believe that lost city was built. Let's see. Battle of Gaugamela was a decisive battle in his invasion of the Persian Achaemenid Empire there between Darius III. And when he abandoned his family and Alexander took him in, and his own mother called her his son, she called Alexander her son over her own son because he abandoned him and everything. You can look into the history of all that stuff. And then here's Erbil, that's near there. It dates back to 5000 BC. Anyway, it's really interesting history there, and we'll go back to Google Earth again real quick there and see if it'll zoom out here. Let's see there. That's where it's talking about there. So, anyway, okie dokie. Well, that'll be all for now. I will be back with the next one here shortly. Oh fuck, I forgot this. The Archeological project there. I'll put the link for that search below. So, anyway, there's some stuff to think about for today, for me, too. And think about, how the New World Order has been around for a long time. It's the old world order, it's just new faces and shit. So, via the trade. They stress the trade, the North American Free Trade Agreement, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, TPP. There's something else and I can't think of it right now, but anyways, there you go. Much love, y'all, and I'll see you again soon. So, hope you're having a good day, good evening, and a good night. So, wherever you are. See you later.